What up, YouTube? In my last video, I showed you my latest pickup of the new Jordan 4 Tech Whites. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link in the description below so you could check it out. In that video, I cover the entire sneaker and talk about what I like and what I don't like. So today, with a few easy steps, I'm going to try to correct a few of the things about that sneaker I don't like. So let's get started. But before I do, I ask that you please like this video if you're feeling the content, and please subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this. It would definitely help the channel. Okay, let's go. So if you saw my last video, you know that pretty much everything I don't like about these is in the heel area. Unfortunately, I can't do too much to change the things I don't like, but I can try to make them a little bit more my speed. So today I'm going to be doing some light customizations to give these fire summer sneakers a bit more flavor. Some people might think I'm crazy for messing with a brand new pair of 4s, but that's their problem. I have no plans to sell these, so I'm going to make them the way I like them. My biggest problem with these is the gray Jumpman on the heel. I really don't like this gray Jumpman. I don't like the leather here, and I would have preferred a Nike Air logo with the plastic heel. Since changing that is really not possible for me, I'm going to paint this sucker red to at least give it a bit more visual interest. I already have a lot of all-white sneakers, and I really don't need another pair. So to give these even more pop, I'll also be swapping out these standard flat white laces for a pair of red laces I copped for about $4.95. In addition to the red hits on the heel and the lace swap, I'll also add a small but cool touch to these laces when I'm done with everything else. Stay tuned for that. Alright, let's start with the heel. I'm going to be using this Angelus Collector's Edition infrared acrylic. This red is a very close match to the other red hits on this sneaker. I'll also be using an extra fine paintbrush. Not a lot of prep work is required here. If you want to be super safe, you could tape around the Jumpman to avoid getting paint on the white leather. But I have a pretty steady hand, so I'm going to skip that step and just dive right in. I could also use a fine-grained sandpaper to rub it on the plastic Jumpman to give the paint a little bit more to grab onto, but I'm going to skip that step too. If it does start to chip off, I'll just add more paint down the road or just completely remove the paint altogether. Either way, it's really not a big deal. Before I add the red paint, I'm going to cover the gray with a base of white. That will make the red color pop much nicer when I do lay it down. Using a very small amount of paint, I'm adding super thin coats. After each coat, I'll hit it with the heat gun and let it sit for a while I work on the other shoe. All in, I added around 3 coats of white. Once the white is laid down as a base, I'll let it sit and dry for a few minutes, then begin laying down my red. I try to take my time and keep a steady hand. If I do get some paint on the sneaker, I'll just scrape it off later with a blade. Just like with the white, I'll add around 3 coats, then go around one more time to clean up my mistakes or any imperfections. Okay, I did my best. It definitely could be better, but it also could be a lot worse, so I'm cool with it. Also, I may see all the little spots where I messed up, but when these are on foot, literally no one else will be able to see them. That was pretty easy. So now I'm going to swap out these white laces with the red ones. I'll save these white laces for another pair of kicks when I need them. While I have these laces out, I'm going to use this opportunity to spray the white mesh netting with a little bit of this Crep Protect. This is a suede protector I typically use on suede shoes to give them a little extra layer of protection, but I'm adding it here in the hopes that it will coat the polyurethane netting, allowing less air to hit the material and possibly slow down the oxidation process that makes these turn yellow over time. This is really just a theory. I have no idea if it will work, but I figured it's worth a shot. Now that the suede protector is dry, I'm going to add my new laces. Typically, I like to lace my sneakers super loose to keep the stress off the leather, so that's what I'll be doing here. Alright, I finished one side, now let's add the laces to the other foot. Now that that's done, I'll be adding my final touch by painting the aglets white for a little extra pop. Okay, there you have it. Nothing too crazy, just a few simple changes to make these my own. I really like the way they turned out, and I look forward to wearing them. I know some of you might be thinking, if he doesn't like the Jumpman on the heel, why would he call more attention to it by painting it red? My response to those people is simple. Shut up! That's why! Let me know in the comment what you think of the touches I added to these new Jordan 4s. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And what would you have done differently? I'd be interested to know. Anyway, that's my video. This was a quick one, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope maybe you learned something. If you did, you know the drill. Please like, please subscribe, and please share with your friends. I would appreciate it. P.S. I also added a shot or two of these on my Instagram channel at E21Life, so feel free to check it out there. Here's a few more shots. I really appreciate y'all watching, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, peace.